Peace to the gods, everyone. This is Artist of Truth coming to you with another vlog entry. So, don't judge me. I'm still wearing my favorite shirt. I had to go ahead and wash the Joker up again and wear it out for an outing. But also, as you can see, there's nothing on here to indicate anything from Black Lives Matter. Why? Simply put, Black Lives Matter has their own fucking agenda. And it doesn't include Black America. Don't debate me, debate your mammy. But anyway, that's not even the topic that I want to touch on. But I got to show you all something before I get into it, which of course all of that is tied in together. It's quite a few things that actually came in lately. Let's see. My freedom from government card. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. As you can see at the bottom, that's the website freedomfromgovernment.org. You can learn a lot from that. You're welcome. My plates came in. Yeah. Get them state tags off your vehicle. Stop paying taxes on your damn vehicle. You don't have to register your goddamn vehicle with the damn state. Because when you register the vehicle with the state, you're basically giving them ownership and control over your vehicle. On another note, some more books came in. This one is The Common Sense addressed to the Inhabitants of America, written by an Englishman, January 10th, 1776. So, as I come up on this information, I will be sharing it with you all. The Constitution and the Declaration of Independence by the Founding Fathers and Paul B. Skousen. And the Federalist Papers, a collection of essays written in favor of the new Constitution agreed upon by the Federal Convention September 17th, 1787. It's pretty damn thick. Shit. It's a good read. I believe it already. I believe this is going to be the highlight for the remainder of the year. But, so, let me go ahead and just share something with you all, because I understand everyone is going out. Everyone is... My quarters is a mess. You see all my stuff? See where I be sleeping? You see all my mess? I'm trying to get things in order. Like, really, I am. I really and truly am trying to get things in order. But, I mean, hell. You know what? I ain't gonna cut this light on. I had to go in here in my kitchen and see what I can... Yeah, boy. Gotta give me some more wine. I mean, heck, I already got some, but I had to switch stuff up. I'm sorry about all that noise. You see what I got going on? I'm behind on every goddamn thing. I need to clean my goddamn kitchen. It's like I'm being lazy right now. Like, seriously. I'm so freaking lazy. This is a lifesaver. Got a crap pot. Just throw shit in there and just let it cook. Come back later on and boom, I got dinner. But okay. Let's see. Where do I start? Alright. So I don't know if you all have had the opportunity have had the opportunity to watch The Swamp. So The Swamp is a documentary on HBO. I encourage you all to go watch it. Like, it's never too late. You know, it's never too late to educate ourselves. You know, because we have to be honest. The education that we have been, that we worked so hard to achieve in order to have a better life for ourselves and, you know, the next generation to come is very imperative. And what I have to say about what I got to say about The Swamp, yo, what I have to say about The Swamp is just simply, totally and completely, is mind blowing. You got to watch it. You have to. But you always wonder, you know, I got to do this because if I don't, it's really going to work my nerves. So just bear with me, right? So the movie talks about politicians, right? Politicians and the elected officials, this, that, and fifth, all this, all this good stuff, you know. But have you ever wondered why is it that a lot of these elected officials chosen by you, many of you, are not working out in your favor? You know, it's like, nah, it's not working out in your favor at all. Ugh, I hate to admit it. This is my fault. Should have known better. But it's like, goddamn. So your elected officials, right? The men and women that you go out here and you vote for, right? These are the same men and women that after you have elected them, we're expecting them to do certain jobs, right? All right, cool. So typically, if you're hired on at a job and you're not performing that job 100%, they get rid of you, right? First, they give you a verbal warning. They give you a written warning. They might even give you another written warning before they push you out the door. But eventually, if you don't perform, they get rid of you, right? All right, cool. Keep that in mind. Now we'll change it over to a political aspect in which I understand why Ice Cube is doing exactly what he's doing is because for as long as we can remember, politicians really haven't been held accountable for not doing the job of the American people. And you know why? It's a little thing called lobbyists. I'm pretty sure all of you've heard of that. So this shouldn't be anything new. But lobbyists are actually going to a lot of the elected officials, whether they're Democrats or Republicans, and they're taking bribe contributions, which they don't call it actual bribes, but they call it campaign contributions from uh, from how should I say it? I'm sorry, I had a moment. My brother Karam just texted me back, but a lot of contributors, like major contributors. I've actually seen a list of contributors to some elected officials, some Democrats, some Republicans, and some of them were Facebook. Uh, Amazon was on that list as major contributors. And what happens is when the lobbyist comes in, they go to your elected officials. If I'm not mistaken, I watched it once. I'm going to go back and watch it again. So 9 times out of 10, you're going to see a two-part to this because it's always something that I'm probably going to miss. But it was the lobbyist comes in and they go to the Americans elected officials and they bribe them with contributors. So um, say for instance, you have an elected official, um, Stacey Abrams. We'll use Stacey Abrams as an example. Not saying that she's doing this or not. I don't know, but give you a just using this as an example. So Stacey Abrams. All right, Stacey Abrams was actually running for the governor seat against Kemp. Now she lost, but say for instance she would have won. Say for instance she would have went from a governor seat to a senator seat. A seat at the Senate. Let me tell you what happens. A lobbyist will come in. Now, Stacey Abrams probably has her mind set on doing the right thing for Black America. Not just Georgia, but Black America as a whole. So she has her mindset. And then a lobbyist comes in and is just like, you know what? So we have some contributors that want to put money in your pocket. They want to support you. Uh, the only downside to it is they they want you to kind of work things out in their favor, and that's exactly what happens. So these contributors, they're not throwing out like chump change. A lot of these contributors are actually kicking out six figures. I did see Amazon with six figures going to multiple uh, elected officials. Facebook was one of them. I haven't seen YouTube, but I'm looking. but it's more, the lobbyists come in and it's moreover to persuade them to move in a different direction that is not beneficial to the American people. Believe me, this shit was just completely blow the top of your cranium like poof, off. I mean, the documentary is worth watching. Like seriously, I wouldn't. I'm not a movie critic like one of my other brothers. I'm not a movie critic. I'm not. But when I come across some information and that information is informative and I feel that it could change the whole dynamic and the narrative about these elected officials, I believe that will be sufficient amount of pressure to blow the fucking lid. Blow the lid clean off shit. Like seriously. So check out this documentary, The Swamp. There's a link below. I want you to just hear it out. Whether you are Republican, not cut this thing, yeah. Smelling like my chickpeas. But I encourage you all to check it out. I'm not let's just put it this way. I'm not going to vote on any level. Nah. Not at all. Not as long as these elected officials are taking bribes. And the sad part about it is Nancy Pelosi, the Democratic speaker, is the highest paid puppet there. So it's not just Democrats that are taking bribes, it's Republicans. And this goddamn documentary is going to just open the door with this information. Now, I don't know about you all, but that says something. That tells me that all these years, the American people, especially Black America, we have been bamboozled, bullshitted into believing that, oh, these elected officials are going to work out on our behalf. And I mean, hell, I was a Democrat at one point too. I mean, I just don't know how, but I was just told, hey, you're a Democrat, you go out and vote. I was like, okay, well, because see, I didn't know any better. And now I understand. It was like, shoot, those who were before me that were telling me to go out and vote, they didn't know any better either. So I really couldn't be mad at them because it was just ignorance. Ignorance being taught, over and over and over again. It was like, shit, I don't know about you, but how many people educated you about lobbyists? But that look, don't take my word for it. If you got HBO, check it out. If you know someone that has HBO, go to their house, check it out. I guarantee you, by the time Tuesday come along, your whole mindset about going out and voting for these politicians is going to be like, are you really going to take the Americans' needs, wants, and concerns and change everything? Or are you going to continue to take bribe contributions from elsewhere? Are you going to allow a lobbyist to come in and tell you, hey, we have a large contributor that wants to donate to your campaign. Now, if you're really and truly for the people, you don't need that. I think what's his name? Matt Gaetz. He's a Republican. Matt Gaetz, I have to correct myself about him. Because after watching that documentary and then listening to what he was saying, it, it makes sense why Trump is talking about draining the swamp. Now I get it. He's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But I also understand this is a game of chess. It's not checkers. So you have to play the game accordingly, but still being smart enough to say, you know what? I'm going to use you all to my advantage while still enlightening the American people that, hey, just listen to what I'm saying. Pay attention to my wordplay. Trust. Because what the Democrats are trying to push in right now, if America hasn't gotten to the slaughterhouse, boy, y'all about there. Y'all like right there at the door. Just, and all they got to do is open up and you just slide yourself right on in. That's, that's it. Like, check it out, man. All right. Check it out. I'll talk with you soon. All right. Peace.